Sophia! Turner! Where is everybody?
Where is everybody indeed? Hello everyone and welcome to Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Today we are playing level 8, having left behind the grimness of the Palawan volcano and temple. We are now in a nice, lush, green valley. And first things first is we just need to hide out here because the Ruskies are about. For the first time, we're going to pull the rifle out. Well, maybe not for the first time exactly, but we're going to give this one a stab. Oof, and a shot. Shoot some bullets in there. Now, if you get them to fall in the right place, you can get them to drop their guns down the cliffside, just like that. Now, there's another one up there somewhere. Whoop. Ah, he's a sly one, that one. Okay, we're going to need a bit of hand here. Got him. Good. Just the handgun by the looks of it. That's fair enough. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. Here we are. So, this level is... well, it's got a special place in my heart, this one. This is the Jeep Trek.
Let's see if this thing still runs.
And we spend this level literally driving a car. We have a forwards gear, we have a reverse gear, we can turn as well. We can also boost with the shift key for a little bit of extra speed. We do need to be careful though, because any major falls, that's the end of us, I'm afraid. We need to be very careful indeed. But I will tell you why this level has a special place in my heart. My old next door neighbour and I used to play this level a lot because it was nice and simple, it's relatively open-ended, and the Russians have blown the bridge. Well, that's unfortunate. We're going to need to cross this ravine somehow. And I wonder how we can do that. Presumably with a great big old leap of faith over the wooden beams. But yeah, we used to play this level a lot because it is relatively open-ended. It's a fun little exploration level. And it's just good fun. It's the first opportunity we have as well to run the Russians over. Perfect, and of course accompanied by a nice little fanfare as well. I will demonstrate to you running the Russians over in good time. For now though, we're just going to deal with shooting them. The Jeep is a lot clunkier, a lot more floaty and a lot more difficult to control than I remember it being. But we'll just have to see if that's going to come and haunt us or not. Talking of haunting us, I'm not quite sure what happened there. For some reason, Indy didn't actually shoot the soldier, which meant that we just got completely rinsed in that moment. That's unfortunate. Now, this bridge here appears to have been blown out a little bit more than what it will allow us to cross. So, we're going to need to find a different way across. I'm going to heal up with some medicinal herbs, first of all. It's important to be healthy, especially when you're in control of a massive vehicle like a Jeep. No point driving it when oh, is that? Oh yeah, it is next door's dog. I can see him from here. Well, I shall attempt to persevere anyway. It seems a little distracted out there, so hopefully it won't be too noisy. Now, in order to cross the ravine, we just need to come up this little part right here, get the boost on and jump. Oh! We probably shouldn't have made that. Never mind. The important thing is that we did. We're going to save it, just in case anything disastrous like that should happen again. There's a little bit more gold here. Now, I seem to remember in one of these caves there is a wall that can be blown apart. I don't think it's this one, though. I think it's the next one, because behind it is some treasure, and I don't think there's two instances of treasure that close to each other. So I think it'll be I think there's another one coming up, and that'll be the one. Hey, don't try it. Perfect. You just flatten the Russians. Every time he crashes into one, he gives a little toot of the horn. It's like you should be paying attention, you guys. And for some reason I missed them all, but they don't seem bothered. Okay, I'm not driving fast enough to run the Russians over. This was a mistake. This was bad. Vacate. Retreat.
That won't work.
Yes, it will. Okay, let's have a redo of this. They're coming for me. That's them two out. And he didn't even know. Fantastic. Now we need to cross another ravine. It looks like the Jeep itself here, the Russians' Jeep, kind of veered out of control ever so slightly. Well, fortunately, we have this massive plank that will allow us to cross the ravine by repairing the bridge right here. So we just need to stand about here and then place the plank down. 2-meter plank specifically. There we go. Wonderful. Gonna go and grab that rifle that we knocked out of that soldier's hand a moment ago, and then we shall cross the next ravine, the final ravine, I think. But don't hold me to that. I don't remember the level exactly. I know what we need to do to finish the level, but it's in a bit of an obscure-ish place that I'm not 100% certain of. And leap of faith! I'm not sure that's entirely worth the fanfare, but I appreciate it anyway, thank you. Okay. So now, if we go this way, this isn't the way we need to go, but it's the way I'm going to go, because there's some more Russians to flatten. Thanking you. And the rest of the crew right here. And a third one. Oh, he got lucky. Oh, look at him, he's the most agile. The most agile. Get out of the... There we go, we got him. Oh, dear me. Don't worry though. There's plenty of opportunity to run over more Russians, and even if you're not a fan of running over the Russians, then there is a level coming up later on that will definitely be for you. Especially if you're not a fan of hyenas. I will say no more than that. I do not wish to offer up any more spoilers than what I already have done. Now, there's a little crawl space right here that we can crawl into, and I think that's going to give us another treasure. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere else, so there's nothing hidden to find. There is! There's a silver idol. We'll take that. Very, very nice. Thanking you. How many treasures is that now? 4? It's 5! And we have 2,300. Which is almost as much as we need for the secret map that we're not going to buy, because it gives us the secret level at the end of the game anyway. At least I hope it does. Otherwise, I've been saying all of that all this time for nothing, and then it will just look wildly inaccurate and wrong, which I'm not averse. I'm not averse to doing. Occasionally, I give wrong information. I am only human. Now, as our Jeep has much better grip than our shoes, we need to use the Jeep to drive around the spiral. We need to get the boost on so that we don't slide all the way down, otherwise we're going to perish in a very horrible way. And there's the crack in the wall that I was talking about. This is as good as a spot as it's going to be, Indy. Let's destroy this. Perfect. And we get a golden idol this time. Look what you found indeed. Now we may proceed with the rest of the level. I'm going to save before we do so, though. This is a relatively short level. There's not much in the way of time-consuming activities here. It's a quick level, partly as a result of the fact we get to drive a vehicle around, and it can conquer a lot more terrain than Indy can. You wouldn't believe it, of course, but it can. Oh, great. And there's a Russian throwing grenades at us, but because we appear to have not taken any kind of formal driving test, we're struggling to get any headway here. I'm just going to hide in here for a moment.
Nope, that won't work.
Get out of the car, Indy. We need to hide away so we can kill the grenadier, because I don't know where he threw it. Over there. That's the thing, you see, he was looking over that way towards the skybox, but threw it over here somehow. Very, very weird. Very weird physics. Still, never mind. We'll hang on to that grenade. I'm sure it will come in useful at some point, potentially, maybe. Now, oh, come on. It's because I begin to turn around the other way, but he's not finished turning or something. I don't know. The controls for the Jeep aren't great. Anyway, now we approach the rest of the focus of the level. which involves trying to not get absolutely wrecked by the guy with the machine gun. And in order to do that, we just need to not be in his line of sight. And then he will drive off, as is his way, and we can just explore. Now, he's going to be pursuing us around this part of the level now for the rest of the game. There is no way to destroy it, so we just kind of have to persevere and hope that our paths don't cross, because they can.
Find a better spot.
We can take this guy out nice and quick. He also has a machine gun. Oh! Maybe shouldn't have done that. But I did. There's not much that can be done about it.
Now what?
I'm reluctant to use another health kit though, because we've already used 2 full heals on this level already. However, I probably should, because otherwise I'm just going to end up having to replay it. It's my own time I'm wasting, no one else's, so we should probably stay nice and healed up. Now there are a couple of little places to find, places of interest. For instance, here we have a downed Japanese plane, as well as that little area we were just in with the other soldier. There's a couple more as well. I think there's an area with a waterfall and stuff. Plenty of treasures to find. In fact, I think there is one behind the plane here. There is. Lots of gold coins. That's good. Maybe they've got chocolate in them. Now, I'm going to bring up the map here for the way out of the level. And I believe it may actually be just through here. Or not, maybe it's up here instead. Ah, yeah, here it is. So we can just take these 2 out with varying degrees of skill. Pop out of the Jeep and pick up their guns so that we can account for the ammo we spent at the start of the level, and so that we don't have to buy any more in the shop. And then, thought I saw the machine gun van there. And then we just need to drive up this hill, and that's the end of the level. Job done. Nice and short, very quick and simple. Kaboom.
And you might just get a jump on our friends. They're traveling by boat.
And that is it. Nice and simple. The Jeep trek is done. 8 treasures found, though. That's not bad, given how we didn't fully explore the level. Thank you very much for watching this rather short video, especially in comparison to some of the ones we have been doing. The next one is likely to be a lot longer. We have got a pyramid to explore, traps to avoid, and all sorts of weird and wonderful puzzles to solve. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment letting me know what you thought. And if you really liked it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and sharing this video with your friends. I shall see you next time. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.